Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful Bubu dress with bows and a snatched waistline. If this sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. With that being said, let's get on with the tutorial. For this tutorial, I'll be making use of 3 yards of fabric with a length of 60. I'll go ahead and open this up and then fold it into 4. In order to know how wide your fabric should be, just go ahead to take the measurement of what you have from the middle of your back neck all the way to the sleeve. I'll just go ahead to measure that on my fabric and make sure that I have enough. Then I'll go ahead to rule a line, and this is going to serve as my shoulder line. From this shoulder line, I'll just go ahead to take the full length of where I want this Bubu to be and then add 1 inch for folding allowance. Now guys, the measurement that I said I would take from the middle of our back neck all the way to the sleeve length for me is 27. But I'll be marking 28 on my fabric. That 1 inch there is for joining, for folding allowance. Then guys, you just go ahead to determine how wide you want the round sleeve to be. So guys, for me, I'm working with 80 inches, but instead of 80 inches, I'll be marking out 20 inches. Now I divided this measurement by 2 and that gave me 10. So I'll just mark it from the shoulder line, mark 10 inches downwards. Now guys, whatever I have at the shoulder region, which is 28 inches, I'm just going to take that measurement at the end of the 10 inches that we came down by. Then connect the both lines using my straight ruler. From the 28 inches marked at the round sleeve region, I came in by 5 inches from that point. So guys, I just marked it here, and then when I take the measurement from my center middle all the way to this side, I have it to be 23 inches. So guys, from that, I'm going to be taking 23 inches all the way to the hem of this dress. After doing this, I'll connect all the straight lines together, and as I approach the armhole region, I'm just going to slant my curve in a way to give me the armhole. For the neck width, I'll just go ahead to mark 4 inches, and then for the neck depth, I'll go ahead to mark 1.5 inches. I'll connect these 2 points together using my free hand, and after doing this, I'll go ahead to cut what I have out. I will give 1/2 inch stitching allowance for the neck and then also for the shoulder. This is all for the cutting of the both pieces. Now I'm just going to separate them and I'm going to modify either of them to be the front. I'll make use of this for the front and I'll go ahead to fold this exactly into 2. Upon folding it into 2, this is what I have it looking like. Remember how we came down by 1.5 inch. I'll just go ahead to just place 1 inch away from this region because I added 1/2 inch stitching allowance to the neckline, and then from that point I'll come down by 4 inches. Mark it, and then towards the side measure 1 inch, mark it, and then I'll come down by how deep I want it to be. I want it to be at 7 inches. I also marked it here. So guys, I'm just going to go ahead to reconnect this neckline. I'll first of all connect it to that 1 inch that we came in by at the middle, and then from that 1 inch I'll connect a straight line on to the 7 inches. I did not realize that the camera did not capture how I went about the cutting of this area, but I gave 1/2 inch stitching allowance to all the parts that you can see me demonstrating. I will proceed to cut facings for the front and back. This is what the back and the front facings are looking like. The both of them should align very well at the middle. So guys, I'll bring the front piece and then place the facing for the front right sides facing each other and just align them. Then I'll go ahead to pin all the sides so that the fabric won't be shifting. I will follow the way in which I cut out the front neckline. I'll go ahead to repeat and do the same thing for the back neckline using 1/2 inch. Having stitched the both pieces together, this is what I have it looking like. Now just proceed to trim off the excess and then also notch all important points. Now guys, I've gone ahead to flip this to the right side and also iron it very well, and this is what I have it looking like. I also went ahead to add hemming gun to these edges so that they can be able to stay very well and not be moving anyhow. Now for the inside, I went ahead to weave the turn up. Now the next we'll go ahead to do is to join it at the shoulders, the normal way that we normally join shoulders. Having joined the both shoulders together, this is what I have it looking like. For the back piece, I ironed hemming gum so it will be in place, and this is what the shoulder / sleeve is looking like. I've also gone ahead to iron and also to weave it for neatness. Now the next we'll go ahead to work on is on the inside rope. From the tip of the shoulder guys, I'll just go down by the half length measurement I'm working with. For this, I'm working with 16.5 inches. I'll just go ahead to mark it here, and I'll mark it on the both sides. This is to show where the rope will stop. Now guys, we are just going to determine how wide we're going to place the rope. So for me, I'm just divide the actual waist measurement is 34 divided by 2. That gave me 17 inches. Now becoming, instead of 17 inches, I'm going to be marking this with 14 inches. That is 7 and 7 from the both sides from the middle. I hope you understand this. And I'll just go ahead to pin my ropes in place and then stitch it down. So guys, I've gone ahead to do that, and this is what it's looking like. I also weaved the ropes so that they will be neat at that joining point. Now the next thing I'll go ahead to do is to fold the hem of the sleeve and then sew it round for the both sides. Upon hemming the sleeves, this is what I have it to look like. I also went ahead to iron it down for smoothness. Now the next thing that I will go ahead to do is to turn this fabric all the way to the wrong side and then stitch it with 1 inch that we left as stitching allowances for the both sides. At the hemline of the both sides, there are slits, and for this I came up by 7 inches, although when I fold this I want it to fall back in 5, so 5 or 4 is okay. So guys, I'll make the stitch all the way to this point and then I'm going to stop and then fold it at the both sides to create the slit. Now guys, this is what the slit is looking like. Now the next I'll go ahead to do is to fold the hemline. Having made my fold in the hemline, this is what it's looking like. And now, well, basically through with the bubu itself, let's work on the bow pieces. So guys, I've gone ahead to make a couple of bows, and for the bows I made use of velvet bias, although you can go ahead to make use of a ribbon fabric, but I could not find it for red color because it's red I wanted to use. You can also go ahead to make use of a shining bias, this small size. As for the length of this is 14 inches. And now just watch how I go about the making of the bow. After knotting my bow, arranging it and then trimming the edges a bit, I'll go ahead to slightly bun it. In total, I have 10 of these bow pieces and I made use of 4 yards of velvet bias fabric. I'll go ahead to stitch the bows to the main piece with this pattern. Now guys, I'm going to demonstrate how I went about the fixing of the bow. Now guys, just go ahead to place the bow where you want it to be, and then from the back you knot your needle and thread, and from the back you just go ahead to just stitch it on the joint like that knot that we have it to be at the bow. So I'll just go ahead to do this once and then I'll go ahead to knot it at the back. It is as simple as this. I've gone ahead to do the others, and that will be all for this tutorial. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, comment and also subscribe. Thank you all for watching this far, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.